Yo, what's going on, everybody? So, like before, I'm coming back with another Screenrant article, and I know, based on my previous experiences, that these videos tend to go over well with you guys. It's more of a opportunity for me to just kind of talk to you guys, like big brother talking to little brother. And when it comes to Screenrant, we all get a pretty good laugh over this. The articles are not very well researched, they're clickbaity. They're just fun to go over, right? But at the same time, you can get a little too worked up over it. That 25 characters stronger than Naruto list was garbage. Damn, Choji was stronger than Naruto according to this list. So with this one, they came back with us with 20 crazy theories about Naruto and his family that make too much sense. Now, here's the thing, all right? Theories are what make following a series fun. Don't be wrong, but there's a difference between a theory and speculation. Like a theory is saying, I'm looking at material that is in the story, that is in that universe, and I'm using it to come up with a event or something I think will happen in the future, and this is why. It's an educated guess, if you will. Saying, I think Hinata is gonna awaken the Rinnegan. That's not a theory. That's something that sounds cool, but it's not a theory. You can't point to anything in the story that will lead you to believe to say that she's gonna awaken the Rinnegan, okay? So I said to say, when you go through some of these theories, some of them make sense, a lot of them don't. So let's just get right with the first one. So the first one is that Boruto will surpass Naruto. Now with this one, I'm not mistaken, the anime did, add in a line, if I'm not mistaken, about Sasuke believing that Boruto at time can surpass Naruto, and it's because he thinks Boruto's an even bigger loser than Naruto was, and I'm paraphrasing, but I do want to at least say this, when it comes to Naruto and the Boruto connection, Boruto at his age is clearly more skilled than Naruto. He's been given the Jogan, and according to the animator that worked on the earlier parts of the Boruto anime, he said that the Jogan was, according to Kodachi, was going to be more powerful than the Tensegan. So it just opens up the door that at one point Boruto is going to get a lot of power, and he's clearly more skilled. He's clearly got his grandfather's genes, Minato's genes. Minato was so smart that they skipped a generation. Naruto is a bumbling idiot, and Boruto is a prodigy who can do no wrong when it comes to learning stuff. But I don't see Boruto surpassing Naruto in any aspect. I think, if anything, he might be more of the Sasuke for this generation, being he's just incredibly skilled, and he's gonna have a bunch of hacks jutsu, but I don't see him being the most powerful. I don't think he's got the raw power. He doesn't have that special chakra that we saw Kushina and Naruto have. He doesn't have that. Boruto's struggling to make more than a handful of clones. Naruto, when he first learned the jutsu and didn't have the Kyuubi chakra completely mixing in with him, is still coming in at that point. Naruto's making thousands of shadow clones. Even if you just include the Kyuubi chakra, right? Even if you include that, Naruto's clearly on a whole different level. Kakashi in the manga stated that Naruto without the Kyuubi was 2 to 3 times having more chakra than him at a Jonin level, and then when you add in the Kyuubi, it's hundreds of times stronger. So Boruto does not show that level of chakra reserve. So let's just look at the next one. So right here, Minato grew up during a time of war. Of course he forced himself to be more powerful. Let's see what they got to say right here. We actually don't know a ton about Naruto's parents when they were kids, which is a little odd considering just how much backstory the franchise attempts to fill in. What we do know about Minato is that he commanded so much respect, he was chosen to become 4th Hokage instead of more experienced shinobi. He also had an incredible technique known as the Flying Thunder God. The technique allowed him to move so fast he essentially teleported from one span to... So again, you're not giving me anything. You're just telling me shit that we already know. When you do these articles, do some research. Alright, let's see what we got here. So Naruto's DNA created Kawaki. Now, this is a really popular fan theory, and I'm gonna say this, right? If you're reading the Naruto manga, not the Naruto manga, the Boruto manga, if you're reading it, right? If you're reading the Boruto manga, You already know why this ain't true, because we already know about Kawaki's backstory. When did they write this article? I might give him a pass for this. October 29th, so you get no pass. You get no pass. October 29th, 2018, Kawaki's backstory's already been revealed. So we already know that this isn't true. But you still put this bullshit in here. Okay, hold on. Boruto, so Kawaki is Boruto's son. They're both 16 when they're fighting each other. Unless Boruto has some very, very potent sperm to where he just randomly cream pied somebody, and the kid, because of that sperm, maybe he does have the special Uzumaki chakra to where he can pull something like this off, to where the kid automatically just pops out 16 years old. How the... There's no excuse for this. No. Uzumaki clan is still out there. That's not a theory that was stated in the manga. Like when Naruto's learning about his clan in the whole 2 chapters that Kushina's talking about the Uzumaki clan, we found out that it took several nations ganging up on them and that they were displaced. So yes, the Uzumaki are still out there somewhere. That's where you read the manga before you do your article. I'm skipping this shit. Naruto and Konohamaru family. How? Fans know that... You know what? Anime Balls Deep did do a video about Minato being Tsunade's secret son with Don, right? So if that's the case, then they would be related. Well, no, because no. Fans who know the Naruto family trees know that without the blanks filled in, the Sarutobi and Uzumaki clans are already distantly related through the marriage through the founding of Konoha. Some speculate Naruto Uzumaki and Konohamaru Sarutobi might be even closer than that. We know Konohamaru is the 3rd Hokage's grandson and Asuma was his uncle, and he lost his parents at a young age. What we don't know is anything about his parents. It's a fair point. We don't know who Konohamaru's parents are. But again, there's no way in hell that Naruto's related to him. I don't buy that one. I don't buy that one. Boruto's flash forward markings are curse marks. That's already explained. If you read the manga, if you do some research before you do these articles, you get your answer. Like the markings and all other stuff, that's Boruto's karma seal. It spreads. That's what the markings are. Oh my god. That's not a curse mark. Like, oh my god. Okay, Himawari can heal Kawaki. When has Himawari even showed any ninjutsu ability? She hadn't even been to the academy yet and she's 10. She's 2 years younger than Boruto and she hadn't been to the academy. I'll do a video talking about Himawari's age. But with what little we've seen of Kawaki and Boruto, we know that he's angry and prone to sudden outbursts, so he's a teenager. We've also seen hints that his life is no sunshine and rainbows. Nice use of a cliche. So it's understandable he isn't the happiest camper. While living with Naruto's family, oh well, fuck, I guess that's a bit of a spoiler for anime viewers. Jesus, like I hadn't read this list in before doing that, so that is a spoiler. I apologize. You know, see, I give you guys spoiler warnings. You know, Screenrant, they're just dicks about it. So the only one who's shown any kind of softer side is Himawari. One of the first things he did while staying with the Uzumakis was break a vase. Himawari originally made the vase for a mother. When Kawaki learned that it was from Himawari and watched her try to pick up the pieces, he showed a semblance of guilt. Some fans will believe that there will be a bond. Okay, see, I like that. Okay, so I misinterpreted that one. I actually like that. I think that could work. But, you know, at the same time though, that will be interesting because Boruto and Kawaki, they have a bit of a I wouldn't call it a rivalry so much as there's a misunderstanding between the two. And I feel like it's being written well because they're so polar opposites. But having Himawari, somebody that Boruto has a huge soft spot for, having Himawari be that missing piece between the two, that could work. I actually like that. Now, depending on how it's written, that could be good writing. Now, here Hiyashi Hyuga set Naruto and Hinata up. We've seen Naruto the last. I'm skipping that. Mamoru Chiha had feelings for Mito Uzumaki. That's DV. Madara and Hashirama are the origin for much of what we know about the villages in the Naruto franchise. The two started great wars because of their inability to get along. Well, I mean, not completely true. I mean, Senju and Uchiha were fighting against each other when they were kids. I mean, not all the way true. The thing is however, they didn't always hate each other. Okay, thank you. So, okay. The two were part of the earliest settlers of Konoha, but so was Hashirama's wife. Not much is known about Mito beyond her being the first host of the Nine-Tailed Fox and marrying the Hokage. Also played a key role in helping Hashirama defeat Madara. Read the Naruto manga. It's entirely possible that Madara didn't just want the Nine-Tailed Fox Mito sealed inside of her, so that's a reference. You could have tied that in with the battle with Madara, but he also fell in love with her, causing more tension between him and Hashirama. This would have, so again, okay. So let's look at a few things. First of all, like if you got shiny red eyes in the Naruto series, because shiny red eyes, every vagina is basically open to you. That's pretty much been shown, especially with a guy like Madara. We all know Madara had feelings for Hashirama. I'm joking, but I mean, Madara had a thing for Hashirama. Like, it was written as like a bromance, if you will. I mean, we didn't see Madara with any type of kids or anything. There's nothing to imply that he had feelings for Mito. That's fan art, that's fan headcanon, that's not necessarily a theory. There's nothing basing that on there. What makes you think that at some point Madara and Mito interacted? We know that it's possible given the fact that Hashirama and Madara were close, but at the same time, there's nothing that implies there were romantic feelings there. I mean, Naruto interacted with Anko. Does that mean that Naruto secretly cream pied Anko before she blew up to 600 pounds? I don't think so. I mean, it's not a theory. Naruto's children share Kurama's DNA. That's interesting, because we do know that when the Gold and Silver brothers were inside of the Kyuubi, when they ate some of the chakra, that's how they got some of the, or ate some of the insides of the Kyuubi, which is pure chakra. That's how they got the Nine-Tailed DNA. And with Naruto having kids with Hinata, it's logical that, you know, some of that Kyuubi chakra managed to slip inside of Hinata. So if that's the case, if that actually happened, you know what that means. And I said I wasn't going to do this because I have to clean the videos up for YouTube. I'm going to let this one slip. I'll probably put this on my Twitch, but if not, you know, I just took one for the team, baby. But, you know, if Kurama did slip some of that DNA inside of Hinata, then you do understand that Hinata not only got cream pie by Naruto, but she also got cream pie by the Kyuubi. So essentially, Hinata got gangbanged. Hinata took one for the team, baby. Yo, Kurama getting it in, man. Kurama getting it in. Not only like if him and Naruto ever get into it, right? If they ever get into it, don't you know that Kurama can look at him and say, "Hey, I hit it first." He can say, "I hit it first," and Naruto can't say shit. Oh man. Okay. Naruto's father was not a shinobi clan leader. I mean, the Namikaze, for all we know, their fodder. I mean, their fodder clan who happen to produce a genius. It happens. That's why, like, somewhere out in the boondocks somewhere, some country bumpkin gives birth to a genius. It happens. That's overthinking it. I'm skipping that one. Minato was Tsunade's son. Now I'm gonna do a shameless plug here Gonna do a shameless plug. My boy Anime Balls did a video called what was it? Called is Minato secretly Tsunade's son. I'm gonna leave a link to his video probably in the description box. Check that out. I'm not even gonna do that. They probably watched his video before they did this. Cause I do know that they watch videos. I do know that much. Naruto's lonely childhood was deliberate. I have a video coming out on that very soon. The Infinite Tsukiyomi worked. That would have been an ultimate gotcha moment. Kishimoto is such a troll that if he would have did it, it would have been revealed in chapter 700. A car member has a Naruto connection. That's the Kashin, Koji, and Jiraiya thing. He's from Minato's generation. Kawaki will seal Naruto away. That one's pretty likely. I mean, it says I'm gonna send you the way of the seventh, and I mean I'm all for that because Naruto's so powerful right now. The only thing that you can do is seal him away, take him out of the conflict. Like Kishimoto and Kodachi have to do what Akira Toriyama did with Goku. Once it got to the Saiyan Saga, Goku was so damn powerful and so much stronger than everybody else that Toriyama had to leave Goku out of most of the main arcs for an extensive period of time. Like the Saiyan Saga, it was all about holding off the Saiyans till Goku got here. On Namek, Goku didn't show up until the last act of the arc. In the Android Saga and in the Cell Saga, Goku had the heart virus for most of it. The Buu Saga, Goku was dead for most of the arc. Like, you have to take that approach with Naruto. So I get that one. So Hanabi will marry Konohamaru. That's another popular fan theory, though. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I like these two. I like Moegi and Konohamaru. I like those two. But I mean, you know, if it happens, and just a side note, gotta remind you guys, you know, Hanabi stole Hinata's breast because if you go back to Naruto the Last, Hinata was still shapely, Hanabi was flat, and then all of a sudden, Hanabi's got boobs, Hinata don't have anymore. She stole her boobs, people. Himawari will unlock the Tensegan. You need to have, Himawari already demonstrated she's well on her way to being a powerful shinobi. We haven't seen her in any training yet, but she's already unlocked the Byakugan with no training to identify chakra points. The Tensegan, which fans saw in Naruto the Last movie, is what fans think Himawari might get access to. Toneri, so maybe when Hinata was asleep, right? Maybe when she was asleep and unconscious and everything, Toneri pulled a Bill Cosby, slipped some of his DNA inside of her, and it mixed in some kind of way. Maybe Himawari has some of the Otsutsuki chakra. Maybe that happens. Maybe that's true. Maybe when you mix that in, but look at the requirements for getting the Tensegan. It's not something you awaken. You don't awaken the Tensegan. You take a pure Byakugan, unless they're saying because she has the chakra of Toneri some type of way, and she has the Byakugan, and it will be a pure Byakugan, and she's from Hinata's line. Maybe. There's something to be said about that. Because Himawari will be the second child born, just like Hanabi was, so that would make the eye pure. I totally get it, but at the same time, that's just speculation. That's not necessarily a theory. There's nothing that implies that this even happened and that it's going to happen. Like, I don't even think Himawari is going to be a ninja. I know it pisses people off. I don't think that's going to happen. Now, I do think this is good. I do think this one's good. I think this is legitimate. I think that indirectly Boruto is going to be responsible for the death of Naruto, and I think that indirectly he is going to aid in the destruction. I don't think Boruto is going to be a rogue ninja or anything like that, but I do think that his Jogan is something he doesn't have a handle over. His karma seal isn't something he's got a handle over. I think that by the time him and Kawaki fight when they're 16, when it's 4 years after the Momoshiki battle, I do think that he's got some training over that karma seal, but it's Jogan not so much. Let's see what they gotta say here. Way back when Boruto confronted Momoshiki, he had some prophetic words for Boruto. Momoshiki told him, those blue eyes of yours will take everything from you. Momoshiki isn't the only one who commented on Boruto's eyes though. Sarada also remarked that they seem bluer than Naruto's. Combine those with the comments of Boruto having the Jogan, also known as the Pure Eye, the series has gone a little heavy on the foreshadowing. So I like that. I like that because Momoshiki saw something in Boruto. Sarada's mentioned something, but I mean, let's be real here. Sarada wants that Uzumaki ramen noodle doodle. She's willing to do anything to be Hokage. Let's just keep it real. So, I mean, it's not out the realm of possibility, but that could be foreshadowing. And I mean, that's something that I was actually planning on talking about in a video of mine. Now I'm a little embarrassed because Screenrant's actually used that talking point, so I don't know if the video's actually gonna come out. Like, I don't want anybody saying like, oh man, you got your ideas from Screenrant. I don't even want that to happen, but oh. Alright, let's see what they gotta say. Fans have been so sure that the destruction of Konoha is the result of Kawaki or Kara simply because of the way the characters are introduced. That's true. But this may not be the case. That will be the ultimate bait and switch. It's in line with something Kishimoto would do. The destruction we see in Boruto's future might be of his own fault. We don't yet know how powerful his Jogan is or what other abilities he might unlock because of it. Though, shameless plug, if you want to know everything there is to know about the Jogan, then check out my video called Boruto's Jogan I Explained. I highly recommend sending it out to the person who wrote this article because they might learn something. But, I mean, it's not out the realm of possibility there. That's actually pretty solid. I mean, I'll say this much about this list. This list isn't as bad as some of the ones they did in the past. I mean, like I did one where it said Awabe could mollywop Naruto. Like, so I mean, this one isn't as bad. This one isn't as bad. Some of these theories make sense. Some of them, not so much. Hey, I mean, I said overall, this isn't a terrible list. You know, thank you guys for sending this to me, but I mean, I've seen worse. But I mean, for the most part, Screenrant's, for the most part, garbage. I mean, they used to be really good back in the day, like 2015, and then they got bought by the company that has them now, and it's just been clickbait. They've gone downhill. If they stuck to movies, great. Now they're branching into anime, and I like just. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and let me know which of these theories makes the most sense to you. I might actually use that as a thumbnail. I like that picture. But, as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, guys. Have an incredible day.